Shooter 1721. What do we got here? We got the Daystate Huntsman Regal XL Huma regulated in 22. That was a lot to say, but hey, we got through it. On top, we have MTC optics. We have a 4-16 by 42 millimeter. Darren from Airguns of Arizona, thank you so much for sending this set up this way. Being able to get the scope and the gun at the same time, and what an amazing gun. You've seen on our channel, we've done a ton of trick shots with it. It kind of does whatever you want it to do. And here's what amazed me. It has a 17-inch barrel. It weighs about 6.17 pounds, somewhere in there without the scope. 10-shot rotary mag that is flawless. I don't have any problems ever with it. It has a single shot tray that comes with it also, and it likes a variety of pellets. 40 inches overall. Amazing bolt action, as smooth as glass. The guys in UK, you guys make one heck of a gun. This is my first Daystate, so I am blown away and impressed with this little guy. And when I say little, when you've got a 40-inch gun that shoots like this does at 100 yards, I've done, you know, we shot an aspirin off of a balloon at 102 shots. We weren't popping balloons all day. We were doing it. It did its job, and it did it with JSB 1589s. Impressive gun. Just take a look at the walnut that's on this gun and the checkering. Class. The trigger, amazing. Very, very impressed with the trigger. And as you'll see through the video, we did the shot string with it. It's exactly, we were sitting around 50 plus shots off the Huma regulated, but its accuracy is what blew me away. I was very, very impressed. And just feels good when you want to shoot this gun offhand and you're making some shots when you're in the field. This gun can do it. This is an amazing gun. We want to thank our sponsor. We want to thank Mr. Dixon with JSB. Thank you so much for sending us pellets. We really appreciate that for all our reviews. We want to thank Airguns of Arizona, most of all, Darren, for giving us this opportunity. We are very grateful for that. We want you to know that. We want to thank Caldwell. We have the G2 chronograph. We have the stable table. We have all this stuff from Caldwell. Big shout out to those guys. Really appreciate that. And Birchwood Casey, always helping us out with the targets. One other person we want to thank is, we definitely want to thank Pyramid Air Venturi for helping us air up in the field all the time. That's who we use. That's a tank I like. It's one of my favorites. But that's enough talking. Let's get to shooting. Well, here we are at the bench, and up first is the JSB 1589s. You can take a look there. That's who we got up first, so we'll put them up there. And we were going to do 5 shots, and we have the gun at 250 bars, so it's max filled. And we got target down there. We're going to shoot 5 different pellets, but we'll start with the JSB 1589s. And I went down and looked. We're actually at 65 yards, so we have our target set at 65. But I think for this guy, we'll be good to go. So here we go. JSB's 1589. One affected by wind that I saw today. We are looking at, you can hear it if you listen on film. We're actually dealing with a swirling wind down here, and at that range we're going to have a little bit of movement. But I figured at 50 yards, this thing's like a super tack driver. So I thought, let's move it out a little bit, because you've seen a lot of videos at 50, but nobody's really pushed it out at 65, 70. We're somewhere around there. So we actually just shot, I'd say probably about, it's a 1/2 inch group, right around a 1/2 inch. So that's pretty good. I think that's good for that range. This is a tack driver, guys. So, well, that's enough talking. Let's keep moving, because we got to get through some pellets here. So Now we have the 18 grain JSB, so we're going to shoot 5 of those in the upper left-hand corner. So let's see how they do. Oh my goodness. Oh, so nice, so nice, so nice. That's beautiful. That's just, that is so close to one hole. 65, Ryan. I mean, that's amazing. Well, let's move into the H&M Barracuda. Now these are a heavier one, so they're in the 21 grain. So we just saw the chronograph come down with the 18s. We saw that come down to the 830 region, so I'm going to load these up. We know they're going to be going slower, but let's see how they do accuracy at 65. So, yeah, you can feel the difference there. I felt the difference when we loaded that in there. So, woo! Okay, upper right. Let's see what happens. Upper right. .83, they're tight in there. Wow. They opened up a lot. I shouldn't say that. Came back, we might have had just that first one. We'll see. My bad. We had one flyer there, and I'm not sure exactly what happened with that first one. We might have had a bent skirt. I pulled him out random. Actually, that's a half-inch group at 65. That's gorgeous. Well, sorry, forgot about the flyer. Okay, so now we have. Now we're going to go for a little speed. We're going to do a speed run here, and we're going to go with some, get the lead out. So we're going to see how they do. We're going to put them in here and shoot at the lower left corner and see how they do. Now, you know, this is quite a lot lighter pellet. I think they're 11. I think these are 11s. Yeah, they're 11.75, so they're just under 12. So this will be an interesting pellet. So let's see how they do. It'll be what I'll be interested to see the speed and what kind of accuracy we get at 65 yards. I mean, that's really cool. Okay. .979. .78, and here comes the wind. All right. It's hard to find a pellet this gun don't like. I think it's the other way this time. Find one it doesn't like. So far at 65, we got half-inch groups. So, all right, we are going to check to see. Now I got some, last pellet tested is gonna be the polymag, but they're the short, so I wanna see if they fit in, because a lot of you guys definitely hunt. Oh yeah, this is no problem. Okay, so we wanna see what the polymags shorts do, and we're gonna see how they shoot. I have no idea. I didn't even shoot these yet. So if they shoot really good, this would be a great hunting pellet. Lower right, guys. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, let's see what happens. 872, okay. Why do I gotta have the super flyer? Shooting this great group, and then all of a sudden we get this crazy pellet down there that just shot about 2 inches higher. Let's see if the last one goes in the center. Nope, I had 2 flyers out of that group. We had 3 really nice ones in there, and then 2 flyers, so not sure what it was, what happened there, but not too bad. And then, of course, you'll have all the numbers. We have all the numbers for you, chronograph-wise. And overall, guys, you buy one 22 cal rifle for a lifetime. I think the Daystate Huntsman is a lifetime gun. This is one of them ones that you get, and you say, you know what, I'm keeping this. And this is really, really nice. Very impressed. The trigger's beautiful, just flawless. And when you come in, as you come into this rifle, it's just comfortable every way that you come in. And the optics, the MTC optics that are on here, never had one of these scopes. Very, very impressed. Very impressed with how crystal clear the optics are. And I don't say that about a lot of the different scopes, but this one is crystal clear. And it is, when you look and see where you have it dialed in at, and then you look at your yardage, it's spot on. It's pretty cool. So pretty happy with this gun. I mean, the groups that we just shot are pretty amazing. A couple of the flyers I just think is, you know, something happened with pellet wise, because the 18 grainers, boy, that shot one heck of a group. That is super impressive. Well, I think what we'll do now is we'll move it back to, we're gonna move it back to probably 100 yards and see what kind of group we get at 100. I'll just reset everything up and let's see what happens. Okay, well, here we got the Daystate set up at a little past 100 yards. We're probably at 105 right now. So what the heck, let's see what happens with the 18 grainers at 105, dealing with about a swirling 11-mile-an-hour wind. What the heck is that? Well, we won't worry about it. Let's see what we got here. You know, if the wind didn't play with the first one or the second one. I'm serious. You can see the left and the right from the wind. But that's part of air gunning. Let's go take a look. Well, here we are down at 105 yards, and you can see these two. I know when we were filming there, I could feel the wind coming in, pushing in, coming in from this side. And then when it gets down here, we'll get a swirl on it. But non-wind, I think we could have all 5 touching at 100. The Daystate Huntsman, a 17-inch barrel doing this kind of work at 105 yards. To me, this is a total, Ryan, I don't know what you think, but I think this is a beautiful little gun. This is definitely a keeper. Very impressed. What I like so much though is the weight. Being at 6 pounds, you could be out hunting with this, carried around all day, but then have 100-yard accuracy on a squirrel. If you wanted to take a squirrel out at 100 yards, make a headshot, guess what? It'll do it. You know your range, it'll do it. This gun is super impressive. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Thanks for watching.